We have Megha Gupta. We can actually see like fit body and soul. So that's a very well suited line for you, I must say. So welcome you all. And to begin with, like we all know, as I told you, like we'll be discussing on heart set to mindset or mindset to heart set. So I would like to know if you ever, like you all are established leaders and you have been working in diverse fields, you know. So have you ever compromised on mindset over heart set or heart set over mindset? Rameshwari, I would like your views on this.
I think I'm smiling because I guess we all are here because we followed what we wanted to do or we wouldn't be here. I think that's one thing that binds us together. As an entrepreneur, you have so many challenges that you have to face, and these are not just professional challenges. These are personal questions. These are questions that shake your life. And we all as women have gone through that. It's like a trial by fire if you're a woman entrepreneur. And not just trial by fire in professional life, but personal life also. And I'm sure these wonderful women would agree with that.
Yeah, so I won't say I have compromised, but you know, when I will tell you an instance of the first rescue operation that I did in Delhi red light area. Before I went there, there was this thought process that, you know, a lot of women do sex work by choice, of course, now also. But when I went there, the girl I rescued, she was trafficked, but I interacted with 10 women. Out of the 10 of them, everybody told me that they were trafficked. So that was something very different to me, because for me, I always thought that, you know, there's a category of people who take sex work by choice. And here, all these women were telling me, for example, a woman from Nepal, she told me that she was 14, she fell in love with a man who left her in Kashmiri Gate in Delhi. She was 9 months pregnant. Someone came to her and someone started telling that I'll deliver your child, but you have to do what I will tell you to do. At that point, she was 14. What could she do? So she delivered the child and then she had to do sex work. And now she is the manager of that kota, of that brothel. So, you know, she was telling me something that, you know, that kind of, you know, changed my mind. She told me, you know, ये तो ragging की तरह है. हमने जो पीड़ा सहा, अब हम वो पीड़ा किसी और को दे रहे हैं. हमको ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि वो पीड़ा है. So, you know, I'm still not saying that people don't do sex work by choice. Of course they do. But this was something new to me. You know, that enlightened me and that made me realize that, you know, a lot of times when we say that, you know, we do violence, we are violent, you know, there is some conditioning, there is something in our childhood, some broken family. So, you know, that is something that I would say, that kind of changed my mindset.
Okay. Surabhi, your views on
So, like she said, all of us came from passion. What we do is what we are passionate about. So at 11 or 12, when I used to go play squash, that's when I started playing squash. I didn't go there to, you know, make it my profession. If you make your passion your profession, that's the best thing that you could do to yourself. That itself explains mindset to heart set. That, you know, if you make your passion your profession, you've done what you could do best for yourself, or best out of yourself. That's what I feel, you know. At 12, it was something that I was okay to put my body through waking up at 5:30, working out for 2 hours, then going to school, come back, do the same drill for 3 hours, then go to tuition, and missing out on friends' birthdays, family weddings. So that definitely was something that I was willing to put myself through. That is because I was passionate. I wanted to wear that India blazer. I wanted to become the national champion. So my point to all the people is always, if you follow what you're passionate about, irrespective, you will get success. If not today, tomorrow.
So in the process, heart wins or mind wins?
See, it's always going to be a fight. It's always going to be a fight. But for me, if my mind will always go to listen to my heart, if it's something that I want to do, you cannot, if the difference comes when my heart says, no, that's not for me, but I'm still forcing myself to do it every day, every day. That's the difference. If in my heart I know this is what I want, this is what I want to do, you make me do that 200 times, I'll do it. That's the difference between, things which people, generations before us, like per se, just take an example of engineering. India में सब पहले engineer बनते हैं, फिर सोचते हैं कि उन्हें करना क्या है. That's what I feel, that's what I've seen. And I come from a family where people, I'm the only one who's not become an IIT, IIM. So for my parents, that was also a big thing, कि अब ये चलो, but they supported me and I'm very thankful that I have parents like that. But that's what I said. I could have also gone and become an IIT, gone and become an engineer and then thought what I would have done. But because I knew this is what I want to do, and my father asked me plain and simple, it takes a lot of hard work, are you ready to do it?
Yes.
It takes a lot to do what you want to do because we are limited with resources here. We have to move out. You tell me, are you willing to do this? And I was happy because it didn't even take me a second to tell him, no, I don't have a problem to live in a state where I didn't like the food. I lived in Chennai 10 months in a year where I didn't like the food. I didn't know the language. I have 2 people work at my house. Over there, there's a Pongal holiday. You have to clean your own rooms. You have to wash your own clothes. I never complained. My mom saw the academy after 10 years of me living there and she said, that's where you lived? I said, yes. And I had no problems. I was very happy. That's where my heart and my mind was set to the same thing. That's where everything happened.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very well said. And Megha, what are your views on the same?
So, Nilofer ma'am, for me, say to all women also, there is no age, there is no, there is no level, there is no